Image Radio is on the air.
Golden Image.
Oh, I finally got to grab this game.
Rock on.
Oh! Wow. No, 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 no.
Hello, all of my Golden Image podcast listeners. It is I, Golden J, hanging out with three-time podcasting favorite Chico Noise. And yeah, you got to get that. Yeah, 2 and 1 and 1 and 3 and just boom, 3.
Yeah, I get it.
We have no idea where the Skywalker is this evening. He's not replying to text messages or not on our pod tonight. So
Probably napping on the couch or something.
He's lost. We don't know where he is. So that's all right. We're gonna trudge on without him this evening. So I'm sure he'll be back next week.
Maybe he'll pop in. Who knows?
You never know. He might just show up. Hey, did you see my new little item right here? Right here on the edge of my desk. I don't have to point out right there.
What is
This
it?
is your mom's buy. She bought
Oh,
this.
nice. Oh, yeah, I saw those. Dollar Tree.
Yeah, that would be the Dollar Tree. But look, it is packed. It is packed with Reese's peanut butter pumpkins. It is full to the hilt. This is most dangerous to put in here with me.
Let me. I want to say something to Reese's.
Okay.
Since you just showed those.
We need a sponsorship.
That too. But this is going to be it's going to hurt the sponsorship.
Okay, go ahead.
You advertise that they have a jack-o'-lantern face. They don't have a jack-o'-lantern face.
It's true. They're just pretty much smoothed over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you look at the package and you think you're going to open it, you're going to see some peanut butter in there with a jack-o'-lantern. No, it's just a pumpkin.
It's true.
Carve them out, people. Come on. Am I supposed to carve it myself? Is that the purpose? Let me know.
I mean, if that is, they should offer like a little carving knife in each package or something.
Giving kids Halloween candy. Yeah. It'd be plastic, right? Plastic.
Well, yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be like super sharp. It can just be like one of those little dipping things you get in a Dippin' Dots or what is it?
Yeah.
Something like that where you can just carve out a little face and then eat the damn thing.
That's
Although
disappointing.
my problem, the chocolate would melt.
While you're trying to carve it?
While I'm trying to carve it, my hand would just be full of chocolate.
You have to leave it in a wrapper. You have to leave it in the wrapper and carve it and then eat it. A little bit of fun.
That reminds me, my place that I'm going to talk about tonight. We were just there last night, and we were coming back, and this place is a little bit farther out than what we normally would go, but it's one of those places that have been on our radar for a long time, and I'm glad that we went. But I'm on the ride home, and the rocker chick is like, "Hey, we need to stop. You need a cold Mountain Dew. I need something cold to drink." So I'm like, "I need something," and I wanted some Casey's pork rinds, because Casey's always makes some really great. They have a whole line of shit that's all their own.
Their chips are good.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in the Casey's brand that I've run across that's terrible. So I end up getting some pork rinds while I grab a Kit Kat on my way out. So I get the barbecue pork rinds, which have a little bit of a zing to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not much of a zinger guy, but I'm like, oh well, this is all. They don't have the plain, so I'll get the barbecue, and I'm just eating barbecue pork rinds while I'm driving down the highway, and I'm like, man, hey, open up that freaking Kit Kat for me. So I open up the Kit Kat. I have one of the bars. Your mom has one of the bars, and it's sitting there on my console in between us. And I reach down to get another one, and I break it off, and I throw it just like one of them in my mouth. And the next thing you know, she's grabbing it all up and throwing it in the trash. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she's throwing away my last rung of my candy bar. So she's digging it out of her little trash bag. She's like, "Here you go." She just
She thought it was
handed me-
gone.
She goes, "I thought you ate it all." I'm like, no, there's still more in there. Don't throw away my candy.
So you got
Terrible.
Mountain Dew, pork rinds, and a Kit Kat on the.
Well, it's so wrong, isn't it? I mean,
Not at all. No.
I
Sometimes
have
it's what you need.
I have these weird um cravings from time to time where I'm like, pork rinds sound really good, or well, obviously I'm always about the Mountain Dew, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I always try to get something a little bit different when I go to get a Mountain Dew too, but it's always back to just a regular. So
Good old Mountain Dew. It's a staple in the Golden household. If
pretty
anybody doesn't know
much.
that. It's been there since I was a baby.
It's been there since I was a baby. I did pick up on my last trip out to Kansas City. I did pick up some of the Mountain Dew hard seltzer. I found an actual 12 pack, which was super exciting for me because
Yeah.
normally you just get them in those big 40 cans or whatever. And last year when I was out there, I found a few, but this one I got the Baja Blast. Did you try it yet? I know I gave you one.
I did. I actually shared with Darren because we went golfing that next day and packed them in my cooler. And I was like, Darren would really like to try these, I'm sure, because I mean you can't find them around here. So
No,
we
you
tried them
can.
together.
And what did you think?
I actually really enjoyed them. I mean it's definitely more seltzer than Mountain Dew.
Right.
The original had a really strong regular Mountain Dew taste to it.
Yeah. The Baja, and they went with a no sugar, so it's got that. For me, it's got that neutral
Aspartame.
sweet taste. Yeah, that whatever it is, and so that's always a hard left for me when I drink one of those. But I'll make exceptions with these, finish them off, and
Yeah.
enjoy them. But yeah, haha, Logan, I found some more. I sent him a picture. I'm like, you're about to be so jealous.
I have to get some when I go out there.
Yeah, you're getting ready. You're gearing up for your trip. You're heading out there this coming weekend, going
Yep.
to see Kansas City host the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah.
I hope to God they play the Bears a little bit better than they played Jacksonville this past weekend. And
Just want to see some good football coming from those guys. Defense looks great. Offense is just
they're sputtering a little
Oh.
bit, but you can hear more about that on Thursday on the Indiana Chiefs Fans podcast. Go check them out, streaming wherever you listen to your favorite podcast.
that's right.
Got to get that in there.
What
All
else been
right.
going on?
Oh, let's see. We had a nice outing at your place watching the game today. That was a lot of fun. The wings were amazing. You did a great job with the wings and the
Okay.
dip. Enjoyed all that. Yeah, I was a little worked up. I'm very upset with our offensive line, so I was screaming at the TV.
And sitting outside for a little bit. Just
I had
eyes
to get,
closed.
yeah, I just had to get out and just chill for a minute because I feel so bad for Sarah when I watch a game because I'm very very intense when the games are on. I scream and yell at the TV like, well, hey, maybe they actually can hear me. I just want to call up Andy Reid and be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, they did win, so we are 1-1 coming into this week. So after this weekend, so
Yes.
we'll take it. And
That's a good deal.
Coach Rob is going out with you. We actually spent Friday night with him and his wife at the Apple Festival in Napanee. That's something we need to put on our list too.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even think
Apple
about that
Fest.
one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun hanging out with them. They know a lot of people up there in Napanee. They know more
Yeah,
people than I know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like watching you walk around Walmart in Warsaw. Sorry, not Walmart. Meyer in Warsaw.
I don't do the Walmart very often, but
Yeah.
but hey, by the way, congratulations to ISOCAM on his big promotion down there. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I heard that in the Call Guys episode last week. Good for him. And yeah, good for his new comings too, joining the
Yeah, got a baby on the way.
Call Guys
Pregnancy race, I think is what he called it. not much of a race. You get a due date and you're
Yeah,
set.
yeah. Yeah, you guys are coming up on all that pretty quick. You guys got your whole thing worked out for the call guys and who's taking over and all that stuff?
Yes, and we've been doing a lot of stuff on the call guys, trying to get everything figured out for October, early October. Uh, Getting episodes taken care of for the 3 weeks that we're gonna try to be on hiatus, and that'll be a quarter books and booze taking over.
Right on.
Hopefully, I need to talk to the Skywalker and get his stuff set up and dialed in a little bit, I think, and um, just kind of work through that. And yeah, so we'll be off for a little bit, but we'll be back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys need to take a small break and be home with the wives and taking care of
Yeah.
those new babies and most definitely.
Yeah,
Hopefully
we,
hopefully quarter books and booze gets some good numbers on there. Like I'm excited to hear how they work it out.
yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys got episode 78 come out yesterday, right?
Yep, yep.
And you guys got something special for 79?
So 78, we actually had um Guys with Issues on the comic book podcast that is
Yes.
run by our buddy CT1209. We had them on, and we're actually
Long time emailer.
we're actually on their podcast tomorrow, so Wednesday.
Right on.
And so yeah, if you get a chance to listen to both those episodes, go check them out. We talking about Blue Beetle. So it's kind of fun.
Now you talk about Blue Beetle in both episodes?
Yeah, the movie and the comics. So
Nice. Nice.
Colton and I dove into 12 issues of comic books and read them and had a good time with them. So
Does that
but
make you want to back into comic books more now?
I don't know if you see upstairs, I have a box sitting by the router. We actually moved it today because we ran a hardline Ethernet down to but that's full of comic books from
Ah.
Chris. Green Lantern Run, that was one of his favorites, and I read the first one, loved it. So I've had them for a while. Now I think I'm gonna try to read them, knock them out.
Yeah, you definitely had them for a minute. That's for sure.
Yeah. I hear about it all the time.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you do. It's like, hey, you gonna bring back my comics?
Yeah. But 79 on the call guys, we're doing a 3-episode series for 79, 89, and 99 where we're gonna do a movie from each of those decades, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be a movie that is certified rotten. So on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a score that's low enough to be certified rotten.
Nice.
And we're just going to talk about that movie. So I actually need to figure out what movie we're going to talk about. The 70s is hard to find one.
Oh, I'll bet.
So, but we'll
Yeah.
find one.
Yeah, I'll bet it is. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, should be good.
Yes. Golden 80s is getting ready to jump into their Halloween shows. So October is going to be chock full of all the scary things from the 80s. Like I do believe we're doing an episode on Ozzy Osbourne.
Nice.
The 82 Tylenol murders. Oh crap, I can't remember what the third one is, but the final is going to be we're going to do Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nice.
So looking forward to that. Brandon's pretty fired up. I mean, Frankie Vegas is pretty fired up about doing something special for October. And of course, United States Paranormal just getting ready to gear up with Vamtober. What is it? CT
1209.
1209 is actually going to work on our opening for us. So hopefully he got that recorded today while they were in the studio.
I'll have to ask him tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll have to see how it went because I still need to put that together. We have a couple weeks yet, but we're still in good shape. But
yeah.
All right, my man, you ready to get into today's stuff?
Yeah.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I can go first.
All right.
See, this has been a couple months ago. We went here. Located at 5793 East Pickwick Drive in Syracuse, Indiana, 46567. It is the Channel Marker. It is a Lakeside eatery. It's one of those places I knew was there, and I just never went over there. Now that I live closer to Syracuse, I feel like there's a lot of places I can go over there that are really good restaurants. And I
There
mean, we've
are
been,
really a lot of good things in Syracuse. If you drive through even the main drag, which is that's 13 that goes through there,
Mhm.
you'll see several along the drive there, but a lot of these really good ones are kind of stashed back in right on the lake or
Yeah, this one's definitely stashed. If you turn towards Taco Bell from whatever direction you're coming and go down that way and pass over the channel, and then it's your first right after that.
nice.
It's right there. It's like I said, it's right on the channel. So it's what's their tagline say? Um, come by boat or car.
Right.
So
Yep.
you can pull your boat up to the actual outdoor bar, and park and go in and eat. And they have a really cool outside covered area with a bar that you can sit at, and then they have seats outside of that, even on the pier, where you can sit too. And there's
Nice.
umbrellas, and definitely has more of a Spikes vibe, where it's umbrellas and picnic tables. And
Nice.
overall, I it was a lot nicer than I expected it to be. I guess I was thinking, kind of run down right on the side of the lake. A lot of those you get like
Right.
where they're kind of dirty and not as nice restaurants, but they definitely maintain this place and they make some good food. They do a full bar, um, everything from surf and turf to burgers and um, steaks, I guess. Not have to be surf and turf, but crab cakes, wings, everything. Sarah and I, we got there. We were coming back from somewhere and we decided to stop. It might have been the campground,
Okay.
actually. And we're like, let's go there. So we pulled in, we sat down, got seated right away, and it was super busy, surprisingly. A lot of people were outside. Um,
Right.
so we ordered appetizer. We ordered potato skins, stuffed loaded potato skins.
Nice.
And these were not small potatoes. I mean, these things were probably 3 or 4 inches long and just stuffed completely full of bacon and cheese, and
They're
not something I ordered.
taking care
Yeah,
of you basically. They're not going to let you go hungry even with just your appetizer.
yeah, not something I order very often, but definitely a sleeper. Um, I did have a beer there, and I cannot remember what it was called, but it was a local beer. I'd have to look at their bars or at their beers at their bars.
At their
um,
bars.
definitely was a good beer, and I think it was a blonde. I'll find it eventually, but um, so yeah, I had a beer. Sarah ordered her normal buffalo chicken wrap,
Her
her go-to.
go-to.
Skyler's got fish and chips, and Sarah does buffalo chicken wrap or
Chicken
chicken
tenders,
tenders.
yeah.
So
Uh, I did see a thing today where I thought of her after we got home. There was like a corn dog chili dog. You know what I'm saying? So you take a corn dog and you cut it open, and then you pour the chili and put the cheese on top of it. It's like, why didn't I think of this before?
that sounds good.
Because Sarah's also, now that she's pregnant, has got this thing for corn dogs all of a sudden.
Yep. Yeah, she likes corn dogs. Blueberry Festival was like boom, eyes were on the corn dog. Like
Yeah,
I need a corn dog.
and that was a big ass corn dog too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you get those places like that. That little food trucks.
Yeah,
Um,
love them.
so I wanted to get something a little different. Um, and I remember looking at the menu and seeing this, and was like, oh, this is right down my alley. It's called the Outrigger Burger. It's fresh Angus beef, hand patty and topped with Asian slaw, smoked Gouda, and bang bang shrimp.
Oh, God bless America. Thank
And
you, whoever in the world came up with bang bang shrimp.
yeah, for sure. But I mean, it's just breaded fried shrimp on top of a burger with bang bang sauce and slaw. And I'll tell you what, it was good. So if you're going and you like bang bang shrimp and you like
Uh,
burgers, that
uh,
is the burger to get. And they have a little bit of everything. They have Sicilian melt. They have corned beef. They've got mahi and different kinds of fish and chicken sandwiches. Looks like they've got Chicago beef, more chicken. I mean, yeah, it's just BLT. So their handhelds, they have a little bit of everything, but they also have, like I said, surf and turf, so you can get steak and fish and different fresh catches and crab
Nice.
legs. So they're full on, they're a full on eatery.
Right.
I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking more burgers and stuff like that. No,
Yeah,
not
just
all
something
the
simple,
not all the
something that
fish.
they can throw on a boat with you and send you on your
Exactly.
way. Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
But overall, I mean, it was really good. Prices are they're a little bit more expensive than I thought they would be, but
Uh-huh.
small business, pretty big business. I mean, it runs the restaurant's pretty long. I mean, it runs a long channel
Right.
where we sat in the little upstairs portion right next to the bathrooms, and there's a little area there, and then you go outside, but then there's another area down by the bar that's downstairs, and that's just massive. So
Right on.
I've heard good things about it. I have some people at work that have been there that really enjoy it to live in the area. So I mean, it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere and right
Right
off
on. Yeah.
Syracuse, Lake Syracuse.
Wawasi.
Is it on Mawasi or is it
I
on
don't know.
Syracuse?
I'm just assuming that it being right there by the Taco Bell, isn't that Wawasi that's right there?
It's right in between them. It's right in
Okay.
between Syracuse and Mawasi,
Gotcha.
the channel that runs between them.
Uh-huh. There you go.
So
It's probably an extremely busy channel too, isn't it?
yeah, I take that back. You turn at Dairy Queen, not Taco Bell. Sorry about that.
What?
Pickwick is Dairy Queen, not Taco Bell.
Yeah, I understand that now that you say that because one of my stops is on Pickway in Syracuse
Yep.
once a
Yep.
week, so that does make sense now. I
Yep.
was like, that road sounds super familiar. Now I know
Yep.
why.
It's a little bit further north than
Then
Taco
Taco Bell.
Bell.
Taco Bell is if you're coming in from the south, if you're coming in from Warsaw, Taco Bell is on the south side of Syracuse. You'll actually have to go up about I think it's about 3 lights up to the Dairy Queen up there. But you'll turn to the right then, right?
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. And it's just down there. It's down now. That's interesting because the Frog is like right up in there too. I think it's like one street back or something, isn't it? Maybe 2 streets, or is that the
That's Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell term?
That's
Okay,
Taco Bell. Yep. Yeah, the Frog is Taco Bell. I mean, it's all so close together when you really think
yeah.
about it. I mean, the town itself, when you're driving through it, feels pretty big, but you have the whole stretch of downtown by Lake Syracuse, and yeah. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's a beautiful area. I mean,
no, yeah,
it really is.
absolutely. When Dawn and Dan were here, we went up and did a few things in Syracuse and drove around a little bit. Some of the places that I hadn't been in Syracuse, and just driving around by the lakes and shit. And yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous up there. And the
Yeah.
houses, oh my God, the houses that are on the lakes are just absolutely gorgeous. So if you ever get to
I mean,
go up to Syracuse and just drive around, look around at all the houses and the lakes, and it's a beautiful little town. And they have some great eateries. So
they do. Like Sydney and Lucas's wedding was at Oakwood Resort, and that's right
mhm.
there on Wawasee, and it's got a great restaurant, and it's a cheaper hotel. I mean, if you're going during the week, I mean, you can get cheaper rooms, and that's one of the places we have people from out of town stay for work. So
Oh,
I
nice.
mean, it's a little bit more of a drive to work from there, but it's cheaper, and you don't have to worry about Warsaw and
Right.
going all the way down there. So um, yeah, Channel Marker's fun. It's good. If you're out on the lake and you want to stay at Oakwood, it's right down the way from Oakwood, so pretty much a walking distance at that point.
Yeah, if you don't want to eat there at Oakwood, you can drive down
Yeah.
or walk down, like you said. Yeah, that's pretty damn close. Yeah, beautiful area up through there.
Lots of
Absolutely.
good golf in here, you do.
Now that Chico has turned into a golf-a-maniac here.
Yeah, yeah. So check it out, Channel Marker. It's channelmarker.net. They're located at 5793 East Pickwick Drive, Syracuse, Indiana 46567. Hours. They're open every day. Let's see, Sunday through Thursday is 11 a.m. to 8:30, and then Friday and Saturday is 11 a.m. to 9:30.
There you go.
Menus online if you want to see a picture of that burger. It's right there on their main menu. First burger that pops up. I mean, you gotta check it out.
It's the first one that pops up, people. Go check it out.
They have good pictures on there too if you want to see pictures of the place. So
Absolutely love it. Love it.
good stuff.
Good stuff. All right. Very cool. Channel marker, Syracuse.
Yes.
It is recommended by the noise.
Yeah, and a lot of other people. Not just me.
All right. Good job.
Yeah.
Well, let me take you on a little road trip.
The one I was supposed to go on.
The one you were supposed to go on, but you bailed on me for shoes.
I did. I needed these shoes. So.
Well, let me give you a little back history on this real quick. So this place that I'm about to talk about was brought to my attention in 2019. And we had actually planned on going in early 2020. But we all know what happened in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So COVID put us on a very well, we shut down our plan to head up to this place. So we put it on hiatus for a while. And as we everything cleared up and we got time, we made a plan to go, and we actually had to bail out on the first run earlier this year when we were going to go up. We had computer issues and there was all kinds of stuff going on. So
yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
I remember why.
Yeah, our trip we planned to go up to this place got postponed. And seriously, I mean, we just did it this last weekend. I went with the rocker chick and my friends Billy and Tina. You know, you've heard us talk about Billy and Tina before. This is a place that Billy brought to my attention, and he absolutely wanted to get there. So we made the plan, and the plan actually worked out this time. We headed up to 515 Anderson Drive, Suite 900 in Romeoville, Illinois, to a little brewery called the Metal Monkey. So what it is, you know, basically how it was described to me was this brewery is, you know, all about metal. They named some of their beers after, you know, different metal bands and stuff like that. Now, I didn't find that to be, you know, 100% true. I think there was a couple beers that were named after songs or whatever, but yeah, what a really cool place to go. Now, there's a couple little downsides, and I bring this up because I had a great experience there. The bartenders were absolutely amazing. I 95% of the beers I enjoyed. You know, there was a couple. I mean, I'm not a dark beer guy. You know, I'm not you know, a stout guy, so I didn't really enjoy the stouts as much. But as we were driving to go meet our midway point with Billy and Tina, Bobby was doing some research on Facebook. The Metal Monkey is actually closing down in mid-October. You know, they're just you know, life happens and they've actually stopped brewing beer. They still have a bunch of stuff, you know, there. They had, you know, they're starting to run low on a couple things that they might be out of, but there's still a lot of beer there to go check out. I am brokenhearted that this place is going under because the people there were absolutely amazing. Like I said, you can't you can't find really, cool people like that in just all these
Yeah.
weird bars that you go to. But they were amazing. They were attentive, and their beer is actually really good. And it sucks that it's coming to an end in sometime mid-October. So they're actually, it could be saved. They
Yeah.
are looking for investors or maybe somebody to buy them out and keep going with what they got. So, as a public service announcement, if you're into it, head up to Romeoville and go check them out. And maybe if you're looking to invest in something like that, maybe that's right down your alley. So, but yeah, save the monkey, man. The monkey is pretty.
the monkey.
Save the monkey. But let me tell you a little bit about what we did. So, we walked in. It isn't an industrial park. It's a little odd for a brewery for me, that it's not like in a high traffic area. The place is really cool. They got all the posters and the t-shirts and all the metal stuff. There's Ozzy and Slayer and Iron Maiden, and the Spotify is just playing all that stuff all the time, that they've got hooked in through the sound system. So it is truly all metal all the whole entire time.
Mm-hmm.
We did cozy up to the bar. We took an in spot down at the bar, and I got started with an El Jefe, which is a it's a little bit it's a little bit lighter on the hoppy side. It was just, I mean, it's a Heffen. What is it? How do you say that?
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen. That's right. Which I've learned from brother Dan. We talked about that several times. He's a big fan of that. It's a wheat beer. It's light. It was absolutely delicious. I had a couple of those. I actually brought some home. I brought a 4-pack home with me of those because I really did enjoy them. The rocker chick even partook in a little bikini bottom.
Is that what the one she brought home?
No,
Okay,
no,
I was gonna say.
I'll get to that in a minute. But no, she actually had a glass of the bikini bottom, which is more of like a sour.
Pineapple, yeah.
Yeah. So she drank that. Tina was our driver, so she didn't partake. But the Big Bill Boski, he jumped right in, got himself. I can't remember what he started off with, to be honest. I want to say he went with a monkey fuel, or he might have went with a cosmic stash. I can't remember exactly what he went with, but he had a couple different full glasses, but he started getting the flights.
Yeah.
So you can get flights in 4 or 8. We started off with 4. We got into a couple of the oddball ones, the Furious George, and dang, what did the Tony's car. We got into those a little bit, and of course, we kind of all sipped because the flights are a pretty good size, so we kind of all sipped on just so we could taste them all and shit. He ordered a second flight, and he went with. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be proud of me because I did this. I drank some of this. We started off with well, I think he did the Furious George in that one, but he did the Hellfire George.
Yeah.
Which is a double amped up version of the George.
Furioso.
Yeah. With a Carolina Reaper pepper in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I had a drink of that. I'm not a spice guy. You know this, and all our listeners know this, but I definitely wanted to be in on this because I wanted to say that I did give it a shot. It had a great taste off the top. It wasn't like, burn your mouth right away, but that pepper did settle in the back of your throat, and it kind of it was kind of in there. It was delicious on the front side. It got me a little bit on the back side, but yeah, Carolina Reaper pepper in there. So
I did that to myself once, actually. I ordered a beer at the Hoppy Gnome in Fort Wayne.
uh-huh.
and all it said on there was a wheat beer, and I was like, all right, that's gonna be good. That's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
like
good,
wheats.
right?
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I get the beer and I take the first drink. I was like, something's wrong with this. Something is wrong with this beer. So I pulled it up on Untapped and looked,
Uh
and it was a habanero beer.
huh.
It was a habanero wheat, but they didn't put that on the menu. So I thought I was ordering pretty much a Blue Moon and got a habanero Blue Moon. Drank it.
Well, yeah, because you paid for it.
Yeah.
Got to
I'm not
finish
happy.
these things.
It wasn't terrible. It tasted like something was wrong with it. That was the problem.
Right.
But okay, sorry.
No, you're absolutely fine. Billy he did the porters. He likes those. I did have a taste of all those, but there was one that we decided to order on the flight because we were sitting there and we're both about half tanked and we're talking about what the next flight is. They have one called Balloon Head and they offer it in grape or mystery flavor, and we're like, fuck it, you got to go with the mystery flavor, right? Why not? So they bring this little flight glass out with this mystery, and it is green, and it is green, and then we're like, okay, yeah, it was absolutely fucking delicious.
That's what Mom brought home with her.
That is what your mom tasted it, and she's like, oh, that is so good. And she's like, can we get a 6-pack of that to go home? And of course, they don't have that in cans, so we got it in a growler. And in the Metal Monkey growler, and basically it's just a really big can. It was fucking cool as shit to watch him, do all that and then seal it up, and
Yeah.
because they brought it right from the keg into that can, and then he watched him seal it up. It was so cool. Yeah,
I would say that's one of the best sours I've ever tasted.
it
And
was.
I'm not a big fan of sours either. And right when I tasted it, I looked at Mom and said, that's a sour. She goes, yeah, I think that's what it was. And I was like, that's definitely a sour. And then it's tart. It's good and tart. And that was a really good flavor. I wonder what the mystery flavor is supposed to be.
I don't know.
It was not green apple.
No,
So I couldn't pick it out, but it was really good.
it was delicious. But yeah, because she brought it back and then she took it up. She's like, I'll take this up and drink it during the game today, and I'll share with Gunner. And I'm like, well, fuck you. I want some too, because I only had like the one drink of it. I want to drink some more of it. I would go back just for a couple more of those those growlers of that. But yeah, it's about 2 hours. It's about 2.5 hours from where we are in Warsaw. I mean, it is a drive to get up there. The atmosphere is great. The people who were running it were absolutely amazing, and it breaks my heart that it's not going to be there for much longer. So, if you can, go check them out. If you've got a Saturday and you're not doing anything, get up there and check them out. They are only open on the weekends, so you can either get up there Friday from noon to 10, Saturday noon to 10, or Sunday noon to 5. I don't know. Can you shop? No, the URL's down. You can find them at Metal Monkey Brewing.com. Yeah, so go check them out. Get the address. What did I say the address was?
515 Anderson Drive, Suite 900, Romeoville, Illinois. I don't have a zip code on there, but yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. But yeah, go check them out. If you can, go check them out. They're not going to be there much longer. Go up, get some of that. The El Jefe. The El Jefe was amazing. They still have 4-packs of a lot of the stuff still setting up there, so you're going to be able to get some stuff to take home with you besides what they're still have on tap. And yeah, please go show the support for a local brewery that's just having a tough time, and show some love, because they need it, as they kind of wind things down. And if you're looking to invest in a really cool brewery, this could be your opportunity. You don't have to keep it in the exact same place. You can move it around a little bit, but you never know. Could be a really cool thing.
That was pretty neat.
It was really awesome. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time hanging out with Billy, drinking beer and just sitting there chatting and doing your thing. And
Looks
yeah,
like you can shop online.
that's what I clicked on the shop
Oh,
shop
okay.
now thing, and the URL's down. So
Gotcha.
they
Gotcha.
might have shut that portion down
Probably.
because they're
Can't
just
run it
selling
up.
out of house. So, but yeah, there you go. That is the Metal Monkey.
Metal Monkey.
I did buy a T-shirt.
Nice.
I did. Your mom bought a sweatshirt. Like I said, we went all the way out there. We're disappointed that they're not going to be around, but we wanted to help support as best we could. So it was really cool because we always get coasters and stickers, and they gave me a few stickers, and he's like, "Here, let me get you some new coasters to take with you because those are all used up." But so yeah, he dug out of his brand new sleeve and gave me some coasters, and yeah,
Nice.
sweet. It was a lot of fun, and like I said, I'm bummed that they're kind of done. But Billy brought home the vulgar display of porter. That was what our old friend Matt brought him a few years back in 2019. That's how he heard about the place, and so that's one of
Nice.
his favorites from up there. So there you go,
Nice.
the Metal Monkey.
Nice.
Yeah, there you have it.
I'm glad you got to go before they do close down.
I am too. I mean, if we would have postponed it one more time, we would have missed the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we made it up there, and yeah, it was a nice little trip. We made a pit stop, and I parked my car at your sister's apartment, and so we made a pit stop and seen her and Trevor and the puppies, and it was just a all around pretty good day.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, fun.
Good deal.
All right. Anything else we need to add?
I don't think so.
Dang it, man. Two good places for this week: Channel Marker and the Metal Monkey.
Yeah. Definitely.
I like it
good
when we
place.
go to places that we'd like to go to.
Yeah. I mean, we were making a list before we started recording, and I got a couple that I'd like to go to that I've been to multiple times, and some new ones.
Yeah, I got a nice little list here too. A couple of them I've been kind of putting off because it wasn't a good time, but you got to do the good with the bad, and we'll get to those in coming weeks. But I probably would have put Metal Monkey off a little bit, about another
If they
month,
weren't closing.
Yeah, but since they are kind of hitting that end, I want to make sure that I get it out there. So
Yeah. It only makes sense.
yeah. So we'll get to some of these other places we've been here in the last few weeks here in the next few weeks of Golden Image podcast. So all right. Well,
All without the Skywalker.
all without the Skywalker. I have no idea where he is. He never texted me back. Oh wait, maybe he did. He totally forgot. It's like, yeah.
Oops.
Oh, well, he missed out on another great episode of Golden Image Podcast.
He did.
All right. Well, let's get out of here, Chico. You got my socials?
I do.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to Golden Image Podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Please rate and review on both of those. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you think. We love some 5-star reviews, but be honest. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you tried any of the places we went to. You can send us an email, goldenmojoent@gmail.com.
I know my buddy Chuck Josie keeps going and checking out some of these places that we keep talking about. So Chuck, keep it up. Channel Marker and right down your alley, buddy. You probably already been there, but
Probably. It's a pretty common place for people in this area, I think, and unfortunately it was one of my first times going there. But I'll be going back. I enjoyed it.
There you go.
We do post on YouTube, so just go to YouTube, search for Golden Image Podcast. You can watch us on there. See our beautiful faces if you wanna see us.
Or our
like
really
mirror-
cool
mirror image.
decor.
Yeah, these rooms. Yeah, the skull holding fake jack-o'-lantern peanut butter cups. But
Liar.
yeah,
You're liars, Reese's. You're liars.
yeah. Get to the bottom of this. But yeah, please, if you have any ideas or anything like that, any places you want us to go check out, or if you have been to any places we went and checked out, we'd love to hear from you. So send us an email,
Absolutely.
goldenmojoent@gmail.com. You can also go check out the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcast website. It is goldenmojoent.com, where you can find us and you can find all the other podcasts, the Call Guys, Quarter Books and Booze, Indiana Chiefs Fans, MurdNerds, United States Paranormal, and the Golden 80s.
They're all there.
All of them.
Bunch of pictures, write-ups, and there's a merch store.
Yes, there's a merch store. So
Yeah.
goldenmojoent.com. Check it all out.
Check it out. And buy something.
Yeah, go in there and buy a shirt. Call Guy shirt. Golden Image shirt.
Yeah.
Golden 80s shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah, baby, buy a Call Guys onesie.
there you go. A Call Guy onesie.
I think Jared needs a Call Guys onesie.
There you go.
Yeah.
Colton needs one.
He does. Yeah. So yeah, go check out all those podcasts and come back and listen to us in a couple of weeks when we come back with 2 more fun places. Maybe we'll start doing some other fun stuff on here too. Who knows?
You just never know what we got planned. Should be exciting. All right, Chico, thanks for spending the evening with me. Thanks for your report on the channel marker.
You got it, dude.
And Skywalker, we're gonna have to get a shock collar on you to remind you of this shit.
Yeah, we'll get one of those shocking alarm clocks that you can get.
There you go.
It's the thing that wraps around your wrist and it electrocutes you to wake you up.
I think. Is there any way that I can do it remotely? Then also, just like a little button on my phone.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, guys. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Later.
Golden Image Radio is on the air.
Golden Image.
Oh, I finally got a crap this game.
Rock on.
Oh! Wow.
No!